Hi guys, it's Kasha. Welcome to the channel, to my wonderland. It is a coffee time and today I bring you a book haul. I believe there are around 22 books in this book haul because I have zero self-control, so let's just try to make this video as quick as possible. So I'm just gonna briefly go over through all of the books that I got. Since I have been participating in the challenge from Hardback Hoarder, and the challenge was to read one book a month from the Cirque du Freak series, and there is a total of 12 books. What I've been doing is I have been slowly ordering the books secondhand just because it was a big investment to buy them all new because it's a total of 12 books. So we have book number 1, Cirque du Freak, and please let's take a minute to notice these beautiful covers. I have book 2, The Vampire's Assistant, book 3, Tunnels of Blood, book 4, Vampire Mountain, and then I had to skip a couple of volumes because they didn't have them, but I have been able to order them later. So the other ones that I have here is number 10, Lake of Souls. And then they sent me number 11 and 12, but from a different edition, even though I ordered them from the same edition. That's what people do, so I'll have to repurchase these ones. Not only because OCD problems, also because the spine of the books build up a word, and how awesome is that? That's why I need the same edition. I know you all understand me. So anyway, as book number 11, we have Lord of the Shadows. And book number 12 is Sons of Destiny. Then we have The Da Vinci's Tiger by L.M. Eliot. It is a book based on a girl called Ginevra, and she lives in Florence at the times of the Renaissance, and she loves, artistic things and poetry, but she is trapped in an arranged marriage, and it has also something to do obviously with Da Vinci and everything. But it was something that I have not read in a long time, like a historic kind of romance or something like that, so I'll give it a try. Then this makes no sense because I have The Case for Jamie by Britannica Ballaro, and the problem is that this is book 3 on the trilogy and I do not own book 1 and 2, but I saw this one for only $3.99 hardcover. Your girl had to get it because I do want to read this trilogy, so now was the chance to get the third book like super cheap, and I still need to get book 1 and 2. It is the Charlotte Holmes series, and she is a relative from Sherlock Holmes, and she investigates together with another guy some mysteries and things like that, and I suppose there's going to be also a cute love story, so I'm really excited about this one. Then we have Pull Down the Night by Nathan Kotecki, and it is the sequel to Suburban Strange. I still have not read Suburban Strange, but I believe it was the story of a town where all the girls that are about to turn 16, they die in kind of weird circumstances. Then I have a book that I am super excited about, and it was about time for me to pick it up, and that is The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. I have heard only wonderful, beautiful things about this book. As beautiful as this cover, as beautiful as this spine, it is just fantastic, and the story is amazing. It is a girl that she's kind of like a witch, and her power is necromancy. How awesome is that? There are not many books about that, and apparently she brings back her brother from the dead. Hello? And then she becomes kind of like an outcast because of that. Too excited and too pumped about this book. But I'm waiting to fall and winter to read it when I'm more in the mood for kind of dark magic. Then we have Leaving the World by Douglas Kennedy. So apparently this girl has had a lot of bad luck in her life, and I guess she comes to a point when she starts considering to take her own life. So trigger warning here for suicide, but I thought it was a very interesting story, and I hope that they made it justice. It is a 600 pages chunk of a book, even though it looks small, so I'll see when I have time for it. Then in one of my last hauls, I got book 1 and 2 from the Fiona trilogy, so I finally got book 3. And that is The Veil by Megan Chance or Chance. I still don't know how to pronounce your surname, and I'm still sorry. Then I have a book that I have high hopes for, and that is Sick by Tom Levine. So it's supposed to be a zombie outbreak in a high school. Count me on for that. And instead of chapter numbers, we get like times. So I hope it's gonna be really exciting and that I'm not gonna be able to put it down. Then I picked another book that it was also long due, time for me to read, and that is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Yes, my friends, I have not read this series, and I'm ashamed. This is why, and now I'm putting an end to this. I ordered the book, and I promise I'm gonna read this book as soon as possible. Basically, there is a disease that spreads in America and it kills most of the children. But some of the children that survived suddenly realize that they have special powers. So they're all taken into a facility, and this is totally something down my alley, so it is about time for me to read it. Then I have another book that, since I saw a book rat Misty reading this book, I wanted it, and I saw it on sale on Amazon, and I was like, now it's my time. And that is Berserker by Amy Laybourne. I mean, just look at this cover. It is just so beautiful and so bloody. It's the story of Hannah, and she has powers and she thinks she's cursed, but the brothers think that it is a power that she got from the gods. And this gift, it is a murderous gift because she's a berserker. So excited about this one. I hope it's as bloody as I want it to be. Next we have Until We Meet Again by Renee Collins. It's basically a girl that meets a stranger on a summer night, and he claims to be from the year 1925, and I believe there is a romance and a problem about, you know, time travel. Then I have two books that I've been wanting to read for a long time, but Amazon always had the first book discontinued, and recently they just restocked the first book, so I was finally able to get it. And that is The Hallowed Ones and The Outside by Laura Bickle. And now let's take a moment to appreciate these beautiful, beautiful covers. It is based on an Amish community, and it seems that humans are being disappearing and being killed by something, and I don't know much more. I just always thought these covers were beautiful. So it's part of a cover buy, in part because I'm interested to know what happens in the books. I have the feeling it's going to be a really, really unique story, and I'm super excited about it. If you've already read these books, please let me know down below what you thought about them. Then we have Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy, and I saw a lot of booktubers holding this book, and then I found it on Amazon for $3.99, so I just grabbed it. It is about a girl that was only 5 years old when Hurricane Katrina happened. I also love the fact that Ramona loves girls, and really excited about this one as well. Then I have Ballad by Maggie Stiefvater, and I hope to like it. Since I have not read anything by her yet, I only picked up the first book, and I'll see if I like it. And the third book that I have to show you, it is the third book on a trilogy that I absolutely love and adore, and it is a middle grade spooky trilogy. That is Nightmares, The Lost Lullaby by Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller. Since I read the first book, I was so in love with the series that I ordered book 2 and 3 right away, and the editions are just so stunning and lovely, and the spines are just so beautiful. If you love spooky books and you don't mind reading middle grade, I totally recommend this trilogy to you. Alright guys, so those are all the books that I had to show you in this book haul. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on the books that I have been showing you. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all my social media is listed down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next coffee time. Bye!